Hello everyone, and welcome to another Top 5 Records video, and another one in the series in which I'm taking a closer look at the full body of work of David Bowie. And we have arrived at the live albums from 1995, when David Bowie started touring his Outside album. And Outside was something, or the Outside tour, was something Bowie himself referred to as commercial suicide. Why? He would be playing an album that he had not yet released, so songs people did not know, and he was playing deep cuts he hadn't played in decades or that have not even been performed live by him. To add on that, Bowie was trying to have this new 90s rougher image and decided to tour the United States together with Nine Inch Nails. Nine Inch Nails played the opening act, they played some songs together, and then Bowie was left on the stage with his own band. Nine Inch Nails, rough and fresh. Would Bowie survive the Outside tour? Slight notice of difference because during the UK and the European tour, he would be assisted by Morrissey, who is, of course, a lot softer in tone than Nine Inch Nails, but Morrissey left after 9 shows. I've been talking about that in another video. I believe in the Black Tie White Noise video, I go into more detail about that. You can watch it over here. Now, for this show, this tour. A couple of years ago, they started releasing the Brilliant Life Adventure series, and this was the first one to be released. Ouvre le Chien, Open the Dog. I think it might be some reference to Un Chien à la Loup. At least Bowie refers to this line in 2 of his songs, Ouvre le Chien, and the words Ouvre le Chien were shown on top of the stage during this tour. Hence the name Ouvre le Chien. What am I holding here? Well, this is an official release, and it looks pretty good. It's a gatefold, a nice gatefold, black inner sleeves, pressing quality is good, but out of all the live releases of David Bowie, I'm the least thrilled about this. Why? First of all, it has to do with the sound quality. They do say something about that somewhere in the liner notes. Thing is, it is a soundboard recording, but the live mix is not so good. This was not mastered or mixed afterwards. Must have been mastered afterwards, but not mixed afterwards. It's really as if you're listening to a live mix, and they do not sound that thrilling. Everything sounds very thin and far away. There are moments when band members are off mic. For example, Gail Ann Dorsey does a wonderful job on Under Pressure and the first couple of sentences of her performance. And I mean, this is a duet, this is a famous duet. She's off mic. Now, usually I would not bother too much about things being off mic, but the overall sound quality is just, it's too far away. So much reverb, such a thin sound. It is as if you're standing at the back, but not with the live sense or the speakers nearby or the thrill. It's just, you know, I have a general rule. I can really love artists, but I stay away from bootlegs. Of course, I don't think bootlegs are a compliment to an artist because, well, you're not paying anyone else but the scalpers. You're not paying rights to the people who wrote or performed it. Also, sound quality. I love vinyl for the sound quality, and I want a good mix. I want to enjoy a performance. And this is just, there are moments when I can enjoy the show, and I'll go into that in detail during the track list. But overall, the moment it opens with Look Back in Anger, you want a powerful sound, and you're not getting that. Not only the sound isn't that powerful, this was not Bowie's night. It doesn't sound strong. Look Back in Anger. Then we get The Heart's Filthy Lesson, which is a beautiful, down and dirty song, and I love that studio version. And I was so happy to find a live album who has it. Later on, luckily, we'll get another live rendition of the song, But for me, this was the first time to hear that song in a live rendition. It's just not powerful. It's Bowie sounds weak. You notice that he knows he's touring with Nine Inch Nails. He's touring with young guys who are on a new rough level performing. And honestly, Bowie was never, of course, a rough performer, a good performer live, but he never had a rough, challenging, raw vocal. And not only is he, I believe, 48, around here, 48, 49, which doesn't have to be a problem. I mean, there are vocalists who can sound very strong at that age. But it's just out of his personality, out of his reach. He's trying to adapt a persona during this performance that he doesn't fully have. Perhaps he is a bit insecure. Perhaps the entirety of the show, the entirety of the show is messy. This is not a good Bowie show, but most notable is the voice over here. The Voyage of Utter Destruction, good song, okay performance. I have not been to Oxford Town. Again, good song, okay performance. The rendition of Andy Warhol, they try to. I love that song, by the way. I love the original version on Hunky Dory. The way they try to make it an outside song, it doesn't really work. First thing, why I would doubt it would work is because all these songs have a rougher essence. And some songs do work. Some older songs do work. Look Back in Anger does have the potential for a rougher essence. Teenage Wildlife has it. Joe the Lion have the potential for those rougher essences. Andy Warhol does not. And out of the perspective that outside is a look at the New York art scene, I understand why you include the song there, but why not make a stripped down moment? You have been playing 5 songs, electric, rough down at that point. Now, could be a wise moment if you'd like to play Andy Warhol. Do it acoustic. Go down, 1 song acoustic, then get back to Breaking Glass. Good song. This is a good rendition, by the way. Good version of Breaking Glass. Then we go to The Man Who Sold the World. A year after Nirvana's The Man Who Sold the World. Yeah, he's not topping that. Although I know it's, of course, Bowie's original song, but he's not topping his own version. I don't like his 90s rendition of The Man Who Sold the World. We Prick You, I'm Deranged, also doesn't have the force it needs. Joe the Lion, Under Pressure is okay. And there's one moment which I really enjoyed. That's Teenage Wildlife. I love that Scary Monsters track. And even though Bowie's vocal range during this show is not what it's supposed to be or what it usually is. And Teenage Wildlife has this beautiful moment. There's a lot of talking. You think, oh yeah, that fits his voice really well, really well. Then it gets to the moment when you have this, I'm not some sort of teenage wildlife. Whoa. And he does, I'm not some sort of teenage wildlife. And it's, I'm so sorry that he's not getting that moment. But the rest of it, he is enjoying that song, and the band is enjoying that song, and it's an incredible song, and I'm so happy they did it live. I'm so happy we have that live performance. And that's one of the most sincere moments. Although Bowie doesn't fully make it, he's there. He's convinced. So I like that. But overall, I'm not, I don't play this. I played it once when I bought it, and I just played it now. And I played the Teenage Wildlife on Spotify. But this is not going to go on repeat. This is for the collection for me. So I'm curious, what do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Leave a comment below, and I'll see you in my next video.